Ooh, an update from Alex. This is a good day to be alive. Oh,
YouTube channels
that is looking
online.
10. That is looking 10. I love it.
Trying to connect. Okay, so it's connected there, it's connected there, and then where do I view the chat? I think it's streaming monitor. Messages. Emmy. There's the stream. Emmy. Not producing any chat. There's the stream. Verify everything on. Emmy. Not producing any chat. There's the stream.
Let's make
Why is this not? How do I view the text chat?
You have to install something.
Oh, is it chat app maybe?
Like it's like called Restream Chat or some shit.
Or no, I should be able to open it in browser. Sweet. So just test. Does that work? Now, how come I can't see any message? There it is. Okay, it's updating manually. Sweet, 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 sweet. So, does anyone here watch Ox? Oh, hey, another stream. Been too long. It has been a while. Let me go ahead and set up some perms here right quick, because I know grilled Mormons hold them out. Sorry, folks. Take a second.
The stream is on. That is great. Don't forget to send the link to the community.
Then I can look up something.
The more people watching, the better. Let's see what's up in the community.
I think there's a way I can add. That one, sorry folks. Yeah, Loaf tries to set up something. Order to set that up, I have channel. Apparently I can't. Sorry, folks. Well, I can't add them as anything, so. Yep, guess I can't. All right, sweet. So I guess I shall start by streaming some stuff. Is the music too loud, folks? Can everyone hear the Discord chat all right? Yep, everything's all good. I'll just tell me the music's too loud, and then...
That's great to hear.
Okay, sweet. Sweet, I will flip on our stream, and we'll start doing some handy-dandy streaming. Y'all should be able to see what I'm working on in that regard. Let me go ahead and get our announcements put out in our community Discord, and then we're gonna rock and roll.
But like someone like me.
What the hell is going on with my...
Okay, boom.
And I return.
Great, the texture's uploading.
Perfect. Sweet.
Ooh, yeah.
Everything's been uploaded in that regard. Restream's working. Okay, fantastic. Turn down the music. Okay, I will turn down the music. Okay, sweet. I'll be on Xbox. Perfect. So, start by putting in a pool. It's been a while since I've done this, folks, so just bear in mind. Music too loud. Okay, I went ahead and tweaked it. Should be significantly lower now. I'll just tell me if it's.
You know, I still use the template for this for when I stream, like the background and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Software, we're using Fallout 4's creation kit. Also, if y'all could, inside the Discord, hop inside the chat, that'd be. Xbox was hoping it's on, but yeah, honest. I mean, it would be nice to have on Xbox. It's just download restrictions. It's not that we hate Xbox. I don't know if they change that though. That'd be pretty fantastic. I highly doubt that's gonna by anytime soon. I think. I can't wait for it either. I'm excited to hopefully be done with this one day.
Oh yeah.
Curious about the music. Name of the artist. It's Ethereal, called Easy Love. For whatever reason, I couldn't get the album thing to load anymore. That is the current music playing. It's like a cool, like chill. It's a tech vibe. I don't know if I want to say techno though. Wish they'd increase the amount of space used for mods on Xbox. Yeah, that'd be fantastic because then we could bring glorious things like this to consoles. Also, if I'm slow to respond to questions, it's nothing against y'all. It's just trying to read the chat and also do work a little bit. Take your time, make the mod actually good, don't rush any of it. Oh no, we are not anticipating rushing anything. We're just working on it in our own time and we're finishing in a reasonable time. We'll see. Creation it hard to use? No, I'd say it's pretty straightforward to use. The only issues I've ever had with it is just knowing where everything's at, which comes with experience over time. Yeah, it's super straightforward. It's like a much more technical version of Sims, I'd say. It's being PS4. Nope, this will not be coming to any consoles.
Somebody just joined who that might be. That is K Constantine. Oh, okay.
This was the first thought about its new DLC. Yeah, honest, that's a big reason why I joined the project originally, because I thought. Wait, I'm a little late to join on the train. Nope, no way to support us aside from just kind comments and just y'all just keep being Fallout fans. Living in Miami my whole life, I'm excited to see the destroyed by the nukes. Oh well, hopefully we satisfy all local Miamiites our approach to what Miami looks like in a post-apocalyptic world of Fallout. How did this project begin? It was the brainchild of one guy named Mika999. 4 years later, here's where we're at. No, you are amazing, Ethan. Really appreciate the comments.
Oh, this
hello. Mind if I join?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey. I got a good one for you, Loaf. Will Miami be compatible with Sim Settlements, or are there any plans for possible compatibility with other major overhaul mods?
Collaboration-wise, that's never something we're directly working on. We're not necessarily opposed to it, but if conflicts occur, there's a 90% chance that it's not going to be our job to resolve those. So, yes and no. If it's compatible with Fallout 4, it should be compatible with us, but no promises.
Yep, and just to add something to what you were saying earlier, the only ways to support us are to be an amazing fan like all of you guys have been, but if you happen to be an amazing fan with technical or creative talent and a portfolio to back it up, you can always apply to join the development team.
Indeed.
Um,
Alright, Callum, you should be getting these textures anytime soon.
you know if this will be out by Christmas? It'll be out by a Christmas, not this Christmas.
And wear white after Labor Day.
It's actually not coming out until 2027. So 22/7.
No, that's Halo timeline, 2077.
2077. Okay.
Yeah, third time's the charm.
A little fried for my day, so numbers are hard. You guys ever finish the main story of Fallout 4? As a matter of fact, I did.
I think most of us have. I mean,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be making a mod for it if we didn't play the game.
I'm of Cuban descent. If you guys need Cuban voice actors or important NPC dialogue, I can help. Feel free to send an application in the description below. I got a gaming PC just for this mod. I really appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, that is really sweet. A lot of people have been saying that, and I'm pretty happy to see people getting gaming computers because there's so much lovely games to experience, not just Fallout Miami.
Now, hopefully it won't take much longer time, but you never know. We work on this stuff in our free time, we're not paid developers or anything. Free time's a little bit strenuous some months. We don't get as much time to work on it. Other times we have a lot of free time. So
Will Miami have settlement locations like Sanctuary, Starlight Drive-In, etc.? Yes, Miami will have several settlements, but they are generally quest rewards and are themselves not tied to the main quest, so it's kind of a side content. You can
we
consider
stream
it
this
side
on
content.
Twitch. Yep, we do stream on Twitch. We recently just got our restream fixed again, so I am looking.
Are there alternative endings so far? What can you share about the story? Well, there's a lot we've already shared about the story. If you go to our channel and look at the playlist of development update videos. But to answer your specific question, yes, there are multiple endings that take your choices into account.
I feel like that's a big thing that people are waiting for. Multiple endings. Something
Yeah.
I've also failed to bring to the table.
Thank you very much, Mad Dragon 666. 66, sorry, not 66. I got myself in the Halloween mentality.
Yeah, it's been a pretty spooky year anyway.
Uh-huh.
How many hours of gameplay can we expect to experience from this mod? We don't know.
As much as your heart as much as your heart desires.
As much
It's
as
an
your
open-
heart can take.
It's an open world. It's up to you. But in terms of questing content, it's definitely something on the scale of an old school expansion pack. So definitely enough hours to get a decent experience in. But we can't ourselves know this until we playtest. So
Oh, so I can make the pool deeper.
Hello
Will there
there.
be new perks? That's a
that is
K
yellow.
question. I don't remember.
new perks, yes, there are new companion perks, new magazine perks. There are perks that you get in other ways that we're not talking about just yet. And there are other perk-like unique gameplay elements that I'm not going to talk about.
Okay, Callum, you got the textures. Normally, you can just put them in game now.
What's got you most excited about this mod? What is your favorite? The perk or favorite? I'm confused on what the questions are.
I think the favorite part of the mod.
My favorite part of the mod is just the buildings I've been able to build. And no, we have a fantastic storyline and a whole bunch of really committed people. I like there's so many little small detail items that the average player will never notice, but fantastic.
Oh yeah. For me, it definitely has to be the characters and the dialogue, especially. I think we have some really good stuff.
Village Settlements Miami, if you side with the new Gator. Question. I don't think
Oh,
we're doing
shit.
necessarily tie-overs like that, because that's a lot to do. I
I
don't
don't think
know.
we've been there.
Yeah, you're not necessarily going to have the raider experience supported when you play Fallout Miami. It's a little less of a sandbox and more of a quest mod. So,
additionally, if the Nuka World Raiders are all the way down south of Miami, they pretty impressive operation, especially to get wiped out by one dude with a pipe rifle.
do we have voice actors for the characters? We are going to have a fully voiced mod outside of the player character. And to answer the voice actor question, this is something people ask a lot, right? Can I be a voice actor? You can send in a portfolio, and you can get put on a short list, but we'll be casting for roles specifically once the script is done. Since we're a hobbyist project, we can't afford to pay voice actors. That means that if we need someone to come back for more lines in the future, we can't guarantee that. So we need to have the entire script done, hundreds and thousands of words. It's a big thing. So once we have that done, then we start casting for the majority of roles.
Preston Garvey is an East, and he's still never disappeared. So I don't know if he's much of an East.
Also, I'm pretty sure maybe Kay will say that we can bring full characters inside of Miami. Maybe maybe not actually.
Well, characters from the base game of Fallout 4 do not appear in Fallout Miami because it's a pretty long way down.
Like you can bring companions after the story is done or some shit.
Yeah. After the main quest is done, you can bring your own companions down to Miami, or you can bring the Miami companions up to Boston.
Yeah. I think this is the first time I've heard Kay speak so much that's changed it, I think. God.
Well, I got a good microphone. I might as well use it, right?
What are you up to, Ellie?
But you need to take care of the settlement.
So, is there a world map yet, or an in-universe version of the map area? I'm not sure what that means, but we do have a Pip-Boy map set up already, if that's what you're asking.
Partially recent development and updating that regularly as the base is being fleshed out.
Here's one for you, Brendan. How accurate is this open world to actual Miami?
Personally, myself and the majority of the level designers, we actually design buildings, crack open Google Maps, and we reference cool buildings as we try our best to situate them in areas appropriate to where they'd be located at in real life. However, because of the formula followed by Bethesda, and since we don't want to spend 800 years making this mod, the whole entire map world space has been appropriately downscaled, allocate for ease of travel from point A to point B, so on and so forth. So you'll recognize buildings, you'll recognize important areas, but you won't see every single house that is inside actual Miami. In addition to that, we've also taken partial creative liberties on some areas of the map that traditionally would be residential, but have been transformed into industrial areas, or because that made sense for the Fallout universe. It also makes sense because this is 200 years in the future compared to it was tomorrow. So yeah, we try our best to keep things pretty much in tune with what you'd actually see in Miami Beach, but no guarantees that we'll see absolutely everything you've ever.
You know what? On top of that too, because since I'm moving to Miami Beach at the end of the month, I will say that Miami Beach pales in comparison, as far as size is concerned, to the city of Miami. If you go on Google Maps and look at Miami itself is enormous. That is a humongous city. So I think for it to expand outside of Miami Beach would be just it would just be an insanely large task.
It'd be too much work.
It'd be too much work.
Yep.
Tormund asks, is the story around the lone wanderer visiting Miami, or is the story based on a new character? Well, if it would be a mod for Fallout 3, we could have the lone wanderer, but since it's for Fallout 4, we're kind of stuck with the sole survivor. And as someone else mentions, it would be kind of daft to have the sole survivor visit Miami. Originally, the plan was to use the sole survivor as the canon protagonist, quote unquote, but we since switched to a silent protagonist to accommodate all of our new dialogue, since we obviously can't have the voice actors who voiced the sole survivor in Fallout 4 come to work for our mod. So we changed to a silent protagonist, and we dropped references to the sole survivor from the script. You will still be starting Fallout Miami in the Commonwealth, and if you want, you can roleplay as the same character, or you can roleplay as a different character. Your existing backstory as the sole survivor does not play a part in the plot of Fallout Miami.
Denver building Minecraft. Unfortunately, no. Due to the scale of the mod, everything that we've been working with thus far, expanding out to actual Minecraft proper, take too much time, and it doesn't necessarily wasn't the focus of the mod to begin with. Proper area. I hope you'll be satisfied with our decision, though. Not, I don't know.
How well do the big DLC-sized mod teams interact with one another? Well, many of us are on teams for multiple mods, so there's a lot of cross-pollination, I'd say.
And I talked to product leads from Capital Wasteland, product leads from Fallout New Vegas. Pretty well. In addition to that, we do a lot of asset sharing and things like that to make our lives a hell of a
Are there any plans to create a Steam release akin to Enderall, or what the Frontier will have? There's an idea to potentially have a Steam release, but we'll be considering that closer to release itself. So for now, no comment.
great response, Kay. No comment. That very press. Very
immediately after I made a comment as well.
No further comment is what
No
you
further comment.
No additional comment.
Are we connected to Sky Oblivion anyway? A couple of our developers work on Sky Oblivion. Aside from that,
how well will it run as a mod on the engine? No idea. We haven't done optimization pass yet.
it
For
will
full optimization
hopefully
pass.
run at frames a second, though. That's really what we want for.
That
Or whatever
won't be
the frame rate of Fallout 4 is, I don't remember.
8K at 240 frames per second is TBD.
With ray tracing enabled.
With ray tracing. And path tracing.
Will the famous Ocean Drive make an appearance in this mod? Yes, it will. It's I mean, it makes up a pretty large stretch of Miami Beach itself, and functions as a main component of the inlore trade route that goes to the center.
Hey, Colin, send me updates whenever you manage to put these in game.
Quite a few smaller factions, though, such as Kitano's River Street. Yep, that is correct.
We've also shown other ones. Yep, we've shown the Tide Riders, a tribe of surfers. Pretty rad dudes.
We mentioned our friends that live in the abandoned airplane area.
No, we have not yet.
Well, thank God I didn't say their name directly.
Indeed. Actually, I think we have actually just mentioned them. Just as a mention, but we haven't shown them or explained who they are. It's nothing major. It's a small side faction, but it adds a bit of character to the world.
Florida Man would be incredible. Oh, you just wait. Every time Florida Man gets brought up, it actually be anticipating to release in the next.
How long has the mod been in development since conception? Well, nominally about 4 years or so, but we essentially restarted development about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago or something. We essentially restarted, so yeah, make of that what you will. So that's the answer.
Yep. How fun do you think this mod will be? Hopefully it'll be pretty fun. I don't know. Good question. That was the first message we got from Twitch. And Sore Thumbs Tube says, "How fun do you think the mod?"
I can definitely confirm there's a lot of fun stuff in terms of quests and character dialogue. In terms of gameplay, well, we'll do our best.
Yep. Can we surf? Oh, I absolutely wish, but water mechanics and everything that would go into actually making that function is way beyond.
Not in this engine.
Technical know-hows. It goes.
If you believe hard enough, I am sure you can surf, but not in the game.
Alejandro, it always sounds like you're talking through a pool filter.
That's great. I'll try and fix it. Be right back.
No, you're good. I think I need to update our title of people. Who's currently in the Discord?
Is there a Discord? If so, can someone send a link? Yes, we do have a community Discord. It actually should be in the description of this stream. There are links to our socials there, and yes, there is an invite to our community Discord there, so you can just click that, and you can come talk to us.
And if you look hard enough, you can find our social security numbers as well.
Okay, I'm lonely here. Hey, but we're still reading your messages. Support our friends on. How come you guys do custom? How will you guys do custom LOD for those buildings? Same way we do custom LOD for just about anything else. Requires a process of taking default assets, making LOD meshes for them, and generating. So we have a little bit of mesh work to do, but not anything we can't handle.
Will the player character have any chances to smuggle drugs and become a cocaine cowboy? That's a difficult question to answer, but I don't think that we specifically have a quest where all you do is smuggle drugs. There are quests that definitely involve drugs as a main narrative beat, but not just smuggling.
Mentioned settlements wouldn't be important, but do you plan on adding some special merchants like the Vault Tech Web? I think there's definitely plans to do special merchant type characters. I don't know if we've really talked about it, so I don't want to.
Yeah, we haven't discussed it yet, but literally just today, Steven, our technical director, he suggested that we could make certain existing characters as possible unique settlement merchants. So we just have to evaluate which characters are appropriate for that. So yeah, I'd say that there would be.
They aren't at all that worried. Well, no one should really be. Because someone asked, I mean, if they decide to go ahead and sue us, that's kind of out of our control at that point. If anything, it would just be a desist and just tell us to shut down. I highly doubt that would.
Yeah, we're following all of the user agreements and so on, so we're not breaking any rules.
Miami started with a fella named, it was Mika999.
And to whoever was asking for what the original inspiration was, it was purely aesthetic. It is Miami is a cool city. It looks cool, and it started growing from there. The guy had a good basic sort of like visual experiment going. He recruited some people. One of them was me, and a couple of other writers. And our technical director used to be a writer back then too, and we came up with a pretty decent quest, pretty decent sort of world building, narrative design. And kind of exploded on from there, right?
Yep. Not many people are left from those days, but it's cool to still have some people in the project that is quite literally.
The real OGs.
Yeah. We're gonna add a karma system. Yep. Or there's a reputation system, not karma, right?
Yep, correct. No karma system, but a faction reputation system.
Will you be fixing vanilla Fallout 4 Bethesda glitches so they don't affect Miami? I would need to know specifically what glitches you're referring to, but if you're referring to yes drops in certain areas of the map, definitely addressing. If it happened in the base game and it's something that we can't really control because it's native to the engine and everything that happens inside of Fallout 4, I kind of our control. It's a very case-by-case basis type thing, though. Promise.
regarding the outgoing.
You guys are great. When there was a previous stream, the Russian media said about Miami will be released soon. Yeah, that's not correct at all. Any sort of updates will be released from us directly. Yeah. No additional comments on it. Any glitches, says Sore Thumbs? Oh, did we already respond to that? Is there a good way to get into Creation Engine? Buy Fallout 4, install Creation Engine, and start figuring out something you want to do in it. There's not like a good way to get about getting good at the creation kit. I think the biggest thing is wanting to achieve something and start trying to achieve that. Looking up tutorials as necessary, but the whole just looking up tutorials on YouTube and trying to learn something out of it, I've never, ever had any benefit out of it. Our 5-year career as an architecture student, and I don't anticipate learning the same way through modding. So try to achieve something and learn accordingly. And then with experience and time, you'll get better at it. How long will the stream be up? Either until I get bored or until I have to go. I'm going to try and stream for an hour or so. But we'll see. See where that takes us. I know
Will we add Easter eggs? If so, could you hint any? There's definitely Easter eggs and references, but like our wonderful user Grilled Mormons said, they are going to be subtle. So I'm not going to hint any right now. But if you're into general pop culture, video games, movies, comic books, etc., rest assured you will, if you're watchful, find something.
Plus, half the fun of Easter eggs, I think, is discovering the Easter.
Exactly.
Sure how I'm feeling about this. Very base of it.
That's good. The colors are good.
Where on the map is this?
This is on the this is close to.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. The Flamingo region.
Can you romance any companions in Fallout Miami? Yes, but it's not as sort of sandboxy as most RPGs. The way we're handling our companions is we're trying to make them sort of as grounded as people as much as they can be. So they each have their own sort of quirks and personality and so on. So maybe you'll be able to romance some of them, others not so much. Yep, you too, Thomas. Have a good one.
You guys plan on bringing in another radio station, and if so, what do you plan on doing with it? That is to, I think that's either been discussed, or you'll have to wait and see that. But we have a lot of fun. New radio tracks planned. Our music department's been doing a kick-ass job of developing some of those, and we've had some outside music sources come to us and want to collaborate. So y'all have a new radio station, but we have that a little bit more decided. We'll be sure to kind of keep. Yeah, feel free to look through our YouTube channel. We've actually posted some of the planned music tracks. Who makes the trailers? They're fucking awesome. That's one of our team members, Pontus. I think his link's on the bottom of the name of like the trailers. Isn't it in the link at the bottom of the trailers? Oh, correctly.
Yeah, in the description of the sort of more cinematic style trailers, you can find a link to the website of our main video editor. Are there plans for any amusement parks in the final product? You will have to wait and see.
Yep.
Although, if you had been following us on Instagram, you could have gotten a sneak peek at something like that a couple of months ago.
Yep. Oh yeah, didn't someone take a screenshot of the work I was doing on that?
Yeah, that was me.
Is that how I found you guys trailers? I was talking to more lore-friendly radio station, but good to know. Yeah, I mean, it'll be friendly to what we're doing here in Miami Beach. And yeah, you won't feel compromised by the aspect of it playing like weird synthwave.
Yeah, we won't have things that are wildly discordant with Fallout.
No worries about it.
New perk tree? No.
There are new perks, but not a whole new perk tree.
On a percentage basis, how much of the story is written so far? I'm not going to go into too heavy detail, but the entire main storyline and a good sort of beginning chunk of the side stories have already been set in stone, planned for sure, exactly how they're going to flow, with detailed quest outlines and so on. And we, the past couple of months, began writing the actual main script for the main quest. So I can't give you a percentage, but I can definitely tell you that a good amount of work has been done, and we're actually getting a lot of work done right now. So yeah, things are going smoothly on that front.
The answer in
As
layman's terms,
I'm sure
yes.
Brendan is very happy to hear.
Yes, extremely happy to hear. Your writing team has been kicking ass and taking props on. How is this funded? It isn't funded. We do this because we like doing it. Not paid money.
It's not funded, but it sure is fun.
Yep.
How many companions will there be? 3 companions. One for the Nuclear Patriots, one for the Enclave, and one not affiliated with a major faction. And you can actually see these companions and get a little bit of information on who they are if you go to our community Discord server and take a look at our previous development updates, or here on our YouTube channel as well.
Can you donate? Nope. Best support you can give us is just to patient.
Share our trailers, share our social media posts.
Share our stuff. Help us get our name out there. I mean, y'all can also always join the project as well by submitting an application. But yeah, patience and just bear with us. We're trying our fastest to get this thing done.
Have we been approached by Bethesda regarding the mod? Have we gotten acknowledgement from them? Well, we have not been approached by them, but during 2019 or 18's Gamescom Expo here in Germany, where I'm based, Pete Hines was asked by a journalist from the GameStar magazine on what he thought about the Fallout Miami mod. And his response is something that really warmed our hearts. It was simply, it's cool.
Yep.
That was it. That was all she wrote.
Any
I love you
merch,
too, Paul.
we're not allowed to do that if it has Fallout branding on it.
Yep. But there's nothing preventing y'all from finding a logo and putting on a t-shirt and $20 to have it made. A couple
I mean,
of
I
our
have a
friends
t-shirt
actually
like
done
that too. Yeah. Any
Yep.
plans for another city after the completion of Miami? I think we're going to take a well-earned vacation
Yep.
after Miami.
I'm probably going to retire from modding.
Are you going to take a vacation to Miami by any chance?
I mean,
are
I'm
you never
definitely
going?
going
Yeah, come visit me.
to team vacation to Miami. I mean, I'm definitely going to go at least once as a result of working on this. So.
I mean, there'll be a hell of a way to meet all of us to meet each other. Just I'll go to Miami at the same time.
Then you can all meet Sweetie.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. And we'll start the alumni association and then everything.
It should be. Yeah.
Reunion meetings once every 5 years.
Yep.
Nothing more.
Whenever a nuke drops, we get each other. We get together.
Come find us at the Miami Veterans Hall.
The Fallout Miami Veterans Hall. What part of the mod are you most proud of right now? I'm on the narrative side, so I'm most proud of the main quest and characters.
I'm most proud of all of the fantastic work that's been put out from all. I mean, I like, as sentimental as that sounds, or as mushy as that may sound, I really like just working with all over the place and getting. I think every aspect of the project is, whether it's something as simple as, animated icon or, a small bit of dialogue. Kick ass, everyone's put in this much effort for free on their free time at the end of the days.
How RP will this be? Fallout 4 level or more like Fallout New Vegas? The answer to that would be somewhere in the middle.
I should add this to your resume. I already have this on my resume.
Yeah, same.
My LinkedIn too.
I don't know if it's worth much, but yeah. I put it on resume too.
Will the mod be survival mode friendly? We will have some content unique to survival mode, yes.
After we finish the...
Is there a person you're looking for during the main quest? The answer to that is no. What you are looking for during the main quest, if you want to look at it that way, is purpose and a place to belong.
Cryptic. Custom. Will you have any custom loading screens for Fallout Miami? Yes, we already have a prototype one that we use doing testing and things. Yeah. Custom. Oh no, custom loading screens. Yeah, no, intro screen. Yes, we have that, but also loading screen.
Yes, I have written most of the loading screen text myself, in fact. And made sure to put in some good jokes in there, at least. I hope that people think they're good. Very important question, is a hot dog a sandwich? My opinion, and it is solely my opinion, not representative of the opinions of the Fallout Miami development team, is that a hot dog is indeed a sandwich, it's just a horizontal one.
See, now here's the thing, though.
Wait, are you asking that as a reference?
Hot dog buns are connected. That's the thing that everybody forgets about. There's not a split between one hot dog bun and another. They are connected.
The split doesn't make it a sandwich, though.
A split does make it a sandwich.
Not
A sandwich is in between two pieces of bread. When the hot dog bun that you're talking about it's not two pieces of bread, it's one piece of bread. One of the connecting layers is very thin, but it's still...
So, if you have an open-faced sandwich, it's one piece of bread, but it's still a sandwich.
And additionally, in many parts of the world, you can get what's called a falafel sandwich, which goes into either a wrap or a pita bread.
A sandwich?
Which is also one piece. And it's called a sandwich. It is marketed as a sandwich.
Let me look up what a sandwich is.
That's a cake. That's not a sandwich.
No. You are wrong, Matthew.
No. I am right. That is a cake. When you put something on one piece of bread, that's a cake.
A sandwich is a food typically consisting of vegetables, sliced cheese, or meat placed between slices of bread, or more generally, any dish wherein bread serves as a container or wrapper for another food type.
Or wrapper. There we go.
Hot dogs are
you wrap around it.
No, hot dogs are just cake. And the hot dog itself is...
I think that's a hotter take than saying a hot dog is a sandwich.
No, I don't think that's a particularly hot take. I think it's a very American take to say that bread and cake have anything to do with each other.
No, I don't think it's a very American thing. It's just...
the sandwich discussion. Looking for voice acting, British would be good. Multiple American accents, don't have a huge demo reel. Feel free to submit a voice actor application on the link in the below. No guarantees.
Will there be sandwiches and stuff in Fallout Miami?
Will Jimmy Had Condoms from Fallout 2 be in the mod? Jimmy Had Condoms from Fallout 2 will not be in the mod, but Jimmy Hart from Fallout Miami will be featured in Fallout Miami.
Stay tuned about Jimmy Crack Corn.
Stop, Matt. Go home, you're drunk.
Is there a Gator Claw companion, asks Rafael Clemente. No, there's not, because there are no Gator Claws in Miami. We have our own unique variant of a big gator monster called a Snapjaw, which you can see screenshots of here on our YouTube channel or our community Discord. Snapjaw.
An alligator riding, chainsaw wielding, crackhead boss. You just extended out the release date another week. Congratulations.
So happy that joke stuck.
Yep.
For this long.
Oh, you think it's a joke?
I mean, we low-key all knew it was true, but you know,
Yeah. Well,
sort of started as a joke.
How prominent will Snapjaws be in Miami? Well, in the wilder spots, you can definitely expect to see them, and the more general vacation wasteland treats them the same as any other place treats Deathclaws.
Say they are the death claws of Miami. Or not say that.
Indeed, you could, since Deathclaws are also not featured in Miami.
There you go.
Will there be any animal companions? There is an animal that serves as a companion to a certain character or a group of characters, but that is not the player, actually.
so yes.
But no.
Interiors, industrial, there.
So stay away from the golf course. Yes, stay away from the green. This is what people in Miami tell their children. Are there any iguanas that are taking over Miami? Iguanas specifically, no, but we do have a cute as hell little reptile critter of our own, which is a gecko, which you can see here on our YouTube channel or on our community Discord. New weapons and food items, that is a yes.
Yep, definitely a lot of them. And shit, my mic was not in front. Casey, that's a question for you. Why does the Enclave does not use plasma weapon? Or why the Enclave uses plasma weapon, actually?
Because they're an advanced and powerful weapon that's much better than those icky, gross, disgusting things that Wastelanders use.
That and they developed the tech, I think.
I think
Spoken
some
like a
of it
true
was around
Enclave
pre-war.
lover.
Some of it was around pre-war, but they definitely developed their own. In fact, our own Enclave has made some advancements there.
I might throw on our Fallout Miami music.
Oh, please do.
How many we got? 15 of those guys. I wish we had. Do we still have the hour-long thing that somebody uploaded a while back? Was that you, Matt, that had that?
Me?
Didn't you do an hour-long compilation of all your music you made?
Oh, yeah.
Can you send me that link? I won't post it. I just want to listen to it.
I mean, I don't give a damn.
Can you send it right quick?
Yeah, so let me go ahead. Go into...
Oh, hi, Noah.
One second.
How are you, man?
James Loveless says...
What was that? What on earth was that? Who the hell said that? That sounded weird.
James Loveless says this is so cool to watch, but what's really cool is to have you guys here watching us and to interact with you.
That
It's
is
so
sweet.
awesome.
Our job, a hell of a lot more fun.
Is Fallout Miami canon or not? Well, Fallout Miami is not canon for the Fallout franchise because we're not Bethesda and we don't get to decide what is or isn't canon. But Fallout Miami does try to stick as close as possible to the existing canon.
It is canon in your hearts.
Indeed.
Aw. That is so awesome.
I have messaged that to you, Loaf.
Much, sir.
Is there still room on the team even this late in production, asks Actium. If you have the skills, there's always room for you on our team.
A little quiet. Let me see if I can turn up.
Ghostly Grimace asks, what is the scariest thing in the mod other than Snapjaws? Any environment that makes you think, oh god, I shouldn't be here? Well, the place where you will find most of the Snapjaws, the green and overgrown, swampy, jungly golf course, is definitely a location like that, but there are also other creepy locations, such as the hospital, which I won't talk about anymore.
The ominous names as well.
I love how, like, as you brought it up, you shut yourself down, Kay. You're like, there's even the hospital that I won't talk about anymore.
Indeed.
Shit.
Any mutated cryptids like the skunk ape? Well, Raphael, what I can tell you is that there is a skunk ape research center somewhere in Miami Beach, and if you want to know more, you should visit it.
Any French working in Miami? I'd say
Way too many.
So we both agree.
Also, is the music too loud, chat? I don't know how loud it's playing out because I'm not playing it off of the... If I need to turn it up, just tell me. I know it's very ominous. Hour long of ambient music that you will be able to hear.
Ken asks, how will you enter the Miami Wasteland from the Commonwealth? Just like most things in Fallout, it starts with a job offer.
Have you guys been getting consistently these numbers of people watching?
What's our number at right now?
240.
250.
No, never. The highest
Oh.
highest stream I ever had was 72.
That's great. I like that.
'Cause I remember, like, at least the one time I streamed, it was way less than this.
Yeah.
And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates.
Subscribe,
Indeed.
like, share. What's the other things YouTubers say that's annoying?
The bell, the fucking bell.
Yeah, ring the bell, slap that bell.
Have you noticed how violent the rhetoric around that stuff usually is? Smack
Yes.
that like button, hit that subscribe button, destroy, annihilate that bell icon.
Smash that dislike button. Don't share to your friends. Unsubscribe and go
We're
ahead
not
and
worthy of it.
Delete
Don't
your
do it.
browser.
Stop.
Yeah. Delete your account. Don't do it.
So, James Loveless asks, is this game going to flow like Oblivion or more of a typical Fallout game in regards to open world? The structure of the experience is, for lack of a better word, more of a structured open world. So you can think of it as something between Oblivion and Gothic 2, if you're familiar with that. Raphael asks, what's the most dangerous enemy? People who don't like you.
I think it'd be better if you got drugged and then woke up in a talking about Nuka.
Existential dread would be my answer.
I would
I
say
think 2020. It's a safe answer.
The question that I'm thinking of: how long do you think the OST for this mod's gonna be? Ambient music.
Probably like around 3 hours.
Pretty good.
That's it up. That's
It's
cool.
pretty fantastic.
I mean, that's just my assumption, and I mean, there are like a couple of tracks I don't think they're gonna use. Like, I don't think they're gonna use the sleep theme, which I think they absolutely should because it's like 10 seconds, and every RPG has like a little 11-second tone that plays when you go to sleep. So, but I digress.
Philip X Smutney asks, how many years after the war will this place be set? It's set concurrent with Fallout 4, so 2287 is when Fallout Miami takes place.
That's a good one. Will there be low intelligence dialogue?
Yes, there will, and I have had so much fun writing it so far.
Oh,
Not
that's
not as much as you can expect from something like Fallout 2. Think more New Vegas. There are certain situations in which low intelligence comes into play, and there are, in fact, just like New Vegas, several situations where being a blubbering idiot can actually help you. So,
That's fucking cool.
Just like in real life.
Wait
Oh,
a
you had-
second.
So you're telling me you have, like, coherent conversations with people? Love? Come on.
No, I just make noises.
Yeah, I just make noises up until they leave. Usually it works.
That's not how it works.
any ideas that were planned but discarded due to not making sense in story or impossible to develop? Yes, one that we get asked about all the time: working cars.
It's possible. Just fucking clunky.
We prototyped it, we tried it, it was not worth it, so end of discussion.
Is
Yeah.
there a
Yep.
mod that makes the pony thing?
Huh?
I don't know anything
Uh,
about pony mods that you may or may not be
No.
partaking in.
No. The Giddy Up Buttercup. It makes it like it
Hi,
uses the
Debs.
Brahmin rig or something, and it makes it like
No
a
way.
car. I think.
Let's go.
Will there be any new objects to build in settlements? Yep. I think we've revealed a couple of those in the past, but yes, there will. That was the inspiration for making the setting of Miami in particular. It was aesthetically attractive and the brainchild of a guy with a dream 4 years ago. So ever since, it's kind of been our fuel. Plus, it's Miami Beach and a post-apocalyptic universe.
President John Henry Eden asks, will there be references to me in Miami? Perhaps.
Do not say that. It's creating doubt. God dang it.
A mod I was talking about in the chat. If you guys want to check that out.
I'm excited for this. I cannot get enough Fallout. Us either. That's why we're doing this.
Jaden Levy asks, is there much dark humor? There is a good mix of light and dark humor, but there is definitely a lot of sort of very, very cynical, dark humor in Fallout Miami. Void
Right.
Stuff asks, can I side with the Enclave? And the answer is yes. However, our version of the Enclave is slightly more moderate than what you're used to make them an actually viable faction to side with narratively.
So cool. Thank you so much, Italian Spinach. What a username.
Spinach.
I'm reading Twitch chat comments as well, so that's why if you guys don't see questions, we ask sometimes.
Oh, there's people on Twitch now too.
Yes.
Damn. More
In
than
the
one of
past,
them.
the past I was never really paying attention to Twitch, but we got the reach finally fit.
Philip X Mutney asks, will there be a new unique radio soundtrack? Yes, if you look on our YouTube channel, you can listen to some of the original music that we've composed, written, and recorded for Fallout Miami. And there's more to come as well.
Yep. Got some fun things in store for the coming. Cool. What's the radio going to sound like? Are there going to be multiple genres such as Diamond City radio types, more specific such as tracks? I think there's going to be 2 separate radio stations. One that's going to have like vintage Cuban tracks, and one that's going to be more traditional. I can either confirm or deny these allegations.
Will there be a weapon condition system? No, unless you happen to have a mod for Fallout 4 which adds it, in which case it will probably be compatible, but I can't confirm that for sure.
Settlement compatibility. Maybe. That is not our primary focus right now. We do work-
Steven, you're a dead man. Steven, you're a fucking dead man.
Can
Oh,
you
we-
do quests
see
for
you.
factions
Quite a
without
bit.
joining them? For example, in New Vegas, I hated that I couldn't work for NCR and the Legion at the same time after some quests. Well, you would then be probably disappointed, but not as much as you were by New Vegas, because in our main quest, there comes a time when you have to choose a side. But we've made sure that it's in a way that the player essentially doesn't really have any options. They have to pick a side or walk away and choose a more neutral path. Zach H asks, does the player come from a vault or are they already familiar with the Wasteland? Fallout Miami starts in the Commonwealth in a new town that we've added to the southern edge of the map called North Weymouth. And once you reach Miami, the only bit of backstory that is relevant is that you're from out of town.
That's all you need to know.
You guys work with this kind of stuff in your day jobs, or is this something you picked up as a hobby? Day job, I'm an architecture student. Majority of us actually don't work in the game industry whatsoever. Yeah, this is primarily hobby-based. We do have some people. You'd be surprised what some people's actual backgrounds are when it comes to outside of the mod.
Goddamn English boy, Steven. Oh, god dang it.
But yeah, some of us do. I am a freelance narrative editor working on games. But that's not my day job, sadly. I would like it to be, though. Maybe this will help me get a proper full-time position.
I like furniture for a living. So, yep. It's pretty fun.
In world construction. Thanks.
Hey Steven, hop in. What the fuck you doing? You're staying in the comment chat. Hop in. Hop in VC.
I like this music.
Which one is it?
I actually don't know.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
If
bad,
Pathfinder
but I think it's.
for your position, would you be interested in taking it? Personally, no. I think that maybe some people that would like to work in game development. I'm not sure though.
I have no desire to work in the outside of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Who are the main
precisely where it
antagonists
is.
in Miami? Now, that is a question with a very simple answer. You choose who your antagonist is.
Cuban subs available. Irradiated Cuban subs. Are you talking about like Cuban sandwiches? Say Cuban subs.
They are not Cuban subs. It's not a
I
sub,
think
it's a
sub,
sandwich.
Hey, that's Steven. You goddamn. Oh, he left. There you go. You see? He's a pussy.
What track are you on, Loaf?
I'm currently. Oh wait, it's Hurricane. That's the one that's playing right now.
Oh,
I forgot
okay.
you segmented up the video. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
How
Which-
big is the map compared to Fallout 4 original map? Smaller, etc. It's bigger than Far Harbor.
It's a little bit bigger than Far Harbor. Imagine you took Far Harbor and put it into a taffy stretcher. That's basically. It's very long, very condensed. Far Harbor.
Are there plans for Fallout Miami to be played in other languages? We're not going to do any localization work ourselves. If fans want to do that, they are more than welcome to.
We'll try and provide what support we can. While the active development on our behalf that is way out of bounds.
It would be kind of nice if somebody made a, at least for the Cubanos, like a fully English, like a fully like a Spanish translations of all of the dialogue. That would be pretty cool.
That'd be fantastic. Again, not our responsibility. We don't have all the time in the world.
Zihark Sonero asks, are unique weapons and stuff actual uniques or legendary effects? Most unique weapons have some visual element about them that is unique, and when we're making something that has a unique name that there's only one of in the world, we try our best to give it some sort of function that makes it a little more interesting than just, oh, it does more damage or more damage to a certain type of enemy. So I'd say that we're definitely more on the unique side of things.
Possible to bring Fallout Miami to Steam, similar to Frontier Mod or F4. I think there's anticipated plans to do something along those lines, but we're about that point. Fallout Frontier is much further along than we are in regard.
Who's belling? He's insane. Steven, goddamn.
Fallout Miami.
Caden Hockett asks, what's your favorite location in Miami so far? What about you, Brendan? You've built a lot of these things.
My favorite location, personally, is either the industrial region or... I really like Atlantic region as well. Like a lot of the things that we haven't shown off a whole map. But I also like downtown because I did downtown. So, I don't know. The whole map.
You might be biased, but that's just, yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely biased. Are you kidding me?
I made all this, so that's why I like it, but you know.
Is this going to be standalone, or will it require other mods or DLC? Fallout Miami will require all previously released DLC for Fallout 4.
Yep.
And there is no Xbox or PlayStation version planned, because it's impossible so far.
No, there should be. We're a PC household.
Love it when I.
Did Miami's Enclave chapter originate in the area, or did they move from the west? They actually moved in from the north. What does it cost? Fallout Miami is completely and totally free. Although it did cost all of our souls to make it.
Yep.
But you do need Fallout Fallout 4 either Game of the Year edition or Fallout 4 with all of the mods.
All the
All
DLCs.
DLCs, that's what I meant.
You need to install every mod.
Every single mod there is.
Has somebody
Every
done that?
single one.
Just out of curiosity. Somebody.
I think that would be a lot. That would be a lot of storage space that would have to be taken up.
Just the amount of time it would take to actually download everything.
It would crash. There'd be too many mods that would cancel each other out.
Also, isn't there a limit to how many custom mods you can load? Like, isn't there an ESP limit or something?
For like console maybe, but like I mean,
There is for
computer.
PC too.
Yeah, but I mean, there's ways to get around that.
Yeah, you can download ESLs instead of ESPs, and that should get around the fucking thing.
Also,
What's
you
new
go
for
as
the
far as
Enclave? Just like Grilled Mormon said, new power armor. There's also new energy weapons, a new doctrine, new characters, and a new storyline.
I had 200 mods in my. Oh. You know how many mods I have installed? One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your dog is a good boy. Your dog is definitely a good boy, Jaden. Every dog is a good boy or a good girl.
All dogs go to heaven.
That is true. That's also a movie.
Fantastic film.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Kidding me? It's a classic.
maybe in America.
Yeah.
And
Colonel Autumn
cats.
survived Fallout 3 in this remnant.
Cats go to hell. Sorry.
Whether Colonel Autumn survives Fallout 3 or not, no one really knows, but I can definitely say that his ideas survived.
What's like developing on that engine is easy. In terms of overall design, I think it's not that bad. For quest implementation, it's what the engine was made for. So let's not say it was easy. It's a bit easier than other engines. But in terms of 3D, it's a bit harder, a bit old, but we get around.
Kill every single NPC. Plans that you can.
Certain NPCs will not be killable right away, but again, we're still exploring some things there, so we'll see.
Yep, you'll be able to base build because settlement, so you'll be able to make your base.
Would we be flattered if Fudge Muppet made a Fallout Miami build to go hand in hand with the mod? Well, we're always flattered when other creators decide to give us a shout out or like our project enough to make something related to it, so sure. Will there be player homes? Yes, but it's not a super extensive feature of the mod.
Yep.
Any new power
Definitely
armor,
some
power armor
power
paints? Yeah.
God dang it.
Read and
Hello,
make
Sundown
comment, please.
asks-
December. Empire puts. I can read. Fallout Miami would be possible to build a base in the mod when it comes at some point. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be settlement building. Don't worry.
Hello Sundown asks, will there be new wacky weapons? Yes, one example I can give, actually two examples, since we've shown them off previously, or at least teased them, is the coconut weapons. There's a throwable coconut that is guaranteed to stagger enemies and does very little damage unless you hit a limb, in which case there's a high chance to cripple. And there's always the coconut launcher, which is guaranteed to knock down any enemy it hits. Which is pretty fun to just bonk Deathclaws in the head with that.
There is also a Nacid toy gun, which is very, very childish looking.
What?
Nacid toy gun.
Talking about the squirt gun?
Squirt, squirt.
Yup.
If you created NPCs, who is your favorite so far? That's like asking me to say which my favorite child is, man. Come on. We don't do that.
I was way too quick for that, sorry.
Coconut's going to be ammo and a consumable. Yeah.
And the Vaults in Miami, yeah, Vault 53.
I think the coconuts are anticipated being an ingredient. I don't know if they're going to.
They're used in a couple of recipes, such as the one for coconut cream pie.
5,000 or something, because that would be classy, but logistically, pounds of what. They're a wild wasteland type perk. I don't know actually.
The vacation wasteland is already wild enough.
Bethesda know about this game. Yes.
Yup.
Kind says we're cool.
That's all we need.
And nothing
Validated
more.
by Daddy Eyes.
Will Miami Zoo be a location? No. It'll be something zoo-esque, but not Miami Zoo.
The whole city is a jungle. That's what he's trying to
Yeah, there we go. Hit him with a cryptic or
say.
It just works. Yes, it does.
When is this coming out? When it's done.
You actually just added another week of our release date. Yes.
So now we are being postponed to October 23rd, 2077 at around 9:43
AM.
Boy, I sure hope nothing happens to sabotage our launch on that date at that time.
It will really suck if something happened that we just can't control.
Cyberpunk 2078 to release on the same day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll release when Cyberpunk releases. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Will
That
there
will
be
backfire, right?
character making? No, you take your character from Fallout 4 and go on. Of Fallout 4, a complete new game.
No, I'm
is
not
a
changing the
mod
design of the
Fallout
building.
4.
Once I finish up this building here, or what I want to do with it. Do a different part.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Ben. You have a good night too. It's getting pretty late for us Europes over here.
Us Europes.
I think I'm gonna take a nap.
All right, we'll see you later, Matt. Or are you sticking around?
No, I think he just dipped.
Oh.
Adept indeed.
But doing great. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap and I'm gonna stay in chat and you're gonna hear me snore.
Hey Kay, is it midnight there where you live?
Not yet. It's 11 p.m.
Oh, okay, so.
It's the witching hour. Are there going to be special conversation options? Yeah, there are going to be special checks in dialogue. Quite a lot, actually.
No,
Alright,
we are not all European. It's a mix of American people and European. It's a mix of people from, how would you say that? All around the world, I guess.
Create some of your own buildings for Miami, or just Fallout 4 assets.
Both.
Use some different architectural assets that we've custom made, but a majority of them are from vanilla. Just retextured. Oh, you guys are boing. Oh god, that's an old meme.
Cool, I represent. God. You guys are boring.
Also got to get going, but thank you. Really appreciate it, Ethan, Ramil. You have yourself a nice rest of your day or evening. And
Yep.
Oh, Gary.
Oh, will Shrek be in the game? Asking the real questions now.
The boing meme was from a dev on our project a while back. Matt also a dev.
You guys boring.
Will there be new custom power armor? Yes, indeed, there will be. We've already shown some of it too if you
Let's
look
get the news
at
on it,
our
guy.
development updates. Nah, that's cool. Any Miami specific energy weapons? Yes, in fact, in the development update before the most recent one, we showed off some concept art for the advanced plasma rifle, I think.
Go watch it after you see this.
There's no chance at all at Bethesda now they made the offer some higher plot. Really love to see this Fallout. Really love to see this as Fallout 5 on a new engine. I have no clue.
RTX ray tracing.
That's pretty impossible, I'm going to say. It would be quite difficult to arrange hiring for a team like ours. in any
Especially,
case.
It also doesn't work that way.
uh,
Just, companies don't really hire people just because of one project. In order for you to work at a company that big, you either have to have like years of real experience, like working at a real AAA studio, not working on mods. Although there have been people who have worked on mods and they're now in like the Creators Network, I think it is, for the Creation Club and all that.
there is a couple of people from our project that have gone on to works with it.
I don't think that's the case. Just the one guy they kept bringing up didn't work at Bethesda.
Oh, really?
He just lived in Austin. No. Yeah.
Even Bungie hired some mod people. Like there was some modders from the Forge, and they hired them, but not the case with the season.
Will there be an ability to explore the sea? As always, you can explore the water. You can't just venture out infinitely, though, because that would take a lot of our time and resources to make it pretty and actually enjoyable. But yes, you will be able to venture out into the ocean.
Yep.
And yes, there will.
As for RTX, I still question there. You can totally install the reshade shader, the one made by Pascal Gilsher, I'm pretty sure, but we won't have official support of RTX.
Yep. Favorite snack? Probably some cucumbers.
Kebab?
My favorite snack right now is apples and cream cheese.
What the fuck?
It's amazing. You should try it.
No.
I like refried beans.
All Robin eats is just candy.
Candy? You think
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah.
What should be?
Fallout Miami Minecraft. Wait, what program you guys use?
Lottery? I did won the lottery.
What program you guys using to make the map? You should be able to see in the upper left-hand corner, creation kit. That comes with every copy of Fallout 4, as does software package that they...
Some say it hasn't been updated in
Quite a while.
10 years.
Is the Brotherhood involved? Not in Miami. We've seen them enough.
Oh yeah.
Favorite song in the OST?
And they're coming back to 76.
Personally, my favorite song is the one we most recently released, called Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango.
Yep.
What was your first Fallout game? It was Fallout 2, personally. I don't know about you, but...
My first Fallout game was Fallout.
Mine was 4.
Y'all are small time. I started with the OG.
Which
No,
one?
we're just
One or
not
two?
that old.
One.
I think.
God dang it.
I was too young. I didn't even speak that good English at the time, so I didn't actually finish it.
Like, you don't understand shit, you're like, oh, that's a cool
Has
game.
anybody actually finished it?
Oh my god. I
There's
tried to
just
finish
too
part
many
one, but-
options.
Yeah.
Why did you pick Miami? It was the brainchild of a man by the name of Mika999, and we have all just tagged along for the ride at this point. It's a fantastic aesthetic, and a little bit of a nice change of pace from a lot of the northern part of the U.S. that we Bethesda Fallout games. And yeah, just made sense.
Will the Enclave be in this? Yes, we've already revealed it.
I think they were just trying to troll Grilled Mormons who had literally just answered that question. And thank you, by the way, for answering those questions.
Well, I was trying to get Grilled Mormons a moderator perm, but I don't.
I can't do that either since I don't have channel access right now.
You want to stab the Brotherhood? Don't do that.
Can't I do it on the actual live stream?
I don't know. Mellow Mark, Wasteland Blues is Fallout indeed, and there is another song that also has Wasteland in the title in the works right now that is also pretty good.
I don't know how to add someone as a... Trying to add them as...
You have to be logged in as the channel to do it.
I am. Oh,
You
on
are?
the actual like YouTube channel? Oh.
Yeah.
I think I can do it in
Where would you
Restream.
want Fallout 5? Fallout 5, personally, the next game I wanted to be set in Louisiana. Louisiana? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, because if I do test, I think it's actually... Oh, no.
Robin,
wait.
you just want to sit in Louisiana because it's French.
Yeah, I mean, is it a big deal? It's French and it's cool. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, that's the only
Throwing
reason.
it out
It's
there.
I've always wanted to see New Orleans Fallout.
New
Same.
Orleans? Yeah, that would be cool too.
A lot of
Like the
people
French
do.
Quarter. Oh,
To be fair, I just want to see a giant ass alligator just chasing you throughout the city.
Anyone do
Well,
level design like a hobby like I do? Yes, me. Every level
I think
designer
everyone
project.
Speaking of New Orleans, we do actually make reference to it. In fact, one of those references is already out there. It's referenced in Wasteland Blues.
Down to Wizzy.
I also kind of want to see a witch doctor
No, we're
in
not.
Fallout.
Appreciate that.
San Francisco.
You want the
Fallout.
next Fallout to be set in the EU? It's not gonna happen, man. I would like that too, like in France, some shit.
So
Stop.
here's the
It's not
thing.
gonna happen.
Why do you want everything in France?
Excuse me, man. It's not like it. Don't say it won't be dope.
I
Like
just
it's
want
fucking
them to add nails as a consumable. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the only
God.
reason why.
You want them to add nails as a consumable?
Nails.
Snails.
What the hell is wrong
Oh.
with you? Jesus Christ.
Like you said nails. I was like, what?
No.
Like Fallout 5 being
Omelette
custom.
du
So my
Fallout?
scarecrow, you know? My scarecrow. Yeah.
Music's starting to put me asleep. I'll just hear it a little bit.
It's a light diss for our OST. Damn.
No, it's super like I mean, it's a nice melody.
It's ambient music. That's
Yeah.
sort of the point. You're not supposed to like jam to it or use it to work. To like
Look
tell
at
it your stuff.
Super Bowl Maze to Miami, stop.
He did say snails,
Uh,
which are obviously nails bent in the shape of an S.
I just picture that, and that's disgusting.
Is there a crocodile type new drug? Very bizarre question, but the answer is actually yes.
They should have mayo as consumable. No. Who the fuck would eat raw mayo like that?
Wow,
Not even-
Wastelander.
Is
It's a
there
source of
mayo?
calories.
Is there mayo in Fallout? We have never seen mayo.
No, we never see that. That would be
So mayo is not canon. There you go.
I mean, they could make it. They've got all the requirements.
They could, but
Just beat up some water oil with an egg. There you go.
that sounds appetizing.
I like how the chat has chilled down just a pinch.
pinch of. What's the name of the music? Pinch of the barrel, some shit.
Pinch the barrel, yeah.
There you go. Deathclaw egg mayonnaise. Do not give PCs some ideas. They're gonna sell them pretty shortly.
The map bigger than 76? No. It's about as big as Far Harbor.
Yep.
I think.
If you
Somebody
stuck
asked
it
me.
into
A
a
little bit
taffy
bigger.
machine.
What?
Someone liked it when I said that earlier.
Oh, Fallout 2 has confirmed mustard and ketchup. That's really fucking good. I didn't know that. What the fuck would they do about that? They don't have fries, do they?
I mean, they're probably.
Hey, you can
Yeah,
put
there's
ketchup
enough
on eggs. It's not
potatoes.
that bad.
Is this shit ever
Ketchup
coming
on
out? As a
egg?
matter of fact,
No.
no. No, it's actually never planning on.
And just because you ask, it just got delayed.
Yep.
See how funny how that works?
Yeah, we just hop on here and just do.
We just like giving people hope and taking it away. We're that type of psychopath.
Are we looking for people to write side quests? Not to necessarily write side quests, but we are accepting applicants to the right. Oh, actually, I don't think we are anymore because we got way too many. But you can always submit an application if you have a good portfolio, some experience. Education is also useful, but yeah, you can submit an application if you want.
There are tomatoes in the Fallout universe. That's what potatoes are.
There are, well, they're, I assume, a little more starchy.
Starting a new project.
Are potatoes supposed to be like tomatoes and potatoes? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
used then?
If
So,
you start too big, it doesn't make sense. Start with-
Based on what you guys are doing, got any advice where to start? Become really proficient in the creation kit.
in other words, get good.
Yep, no, become proficient in creation kit. I would not consider it to be a project until there's somewhat of a world space started. And if it's just an idea, I would not consider.
God damn it.
Being an idea guy has its uses, but it's not really that useful. Just
It also helps if you're an idea guy who also happens to have some kind of useful skill to actually making the thing.
if you have ideas and the way to make them come true, that's the sweet spot.
So back to the
Mormons-
previous discussion. I would imagine that Tato fries taste like they already have ketchup
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because it's just ketchup and fused fries. That sounds
Project's
awesome.
looking amazing. Can't wait to play when you get so much deep.
Is that
How
gonna
many
be
months
Stanford
left?
Varela? No.
420. Sorry, what?
Actually, unless something has changed, I do believe there will be exactly one bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla.
They will.
Really?
That
This is-
was planned. I'm not sure if that was changed or not, but there,
Well, we
if
need
it
to get
hasn't,
that
there will
acid
be
from-
exactly one bottle.
Is it
Look
just
at you,
there
Blade.
as an Easter egg or?
Kind of, but I don't want to spoil anything. So
Oh, okay. Oh wait, I think I know.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Want me to say it right now? There you go. Don't doubt me.
Oh wow, thanks, Cullen. Yeah, the tails look very freaking good. Glad you like him.
You have no idea. I'm always reading up on the wiki. Very passionate about the series. Smokable weed in Miami. Nope. Will be some sort of drugs though. I don't think I've ever heard this song before. I don't know what this is for.
Which song is it?
I'm about to find out. Peace and Chaos. I don't even know what this is for.
I haven't heard that name.
I don't think I've heard it either. I need to look. May have been something that actually is never seeing the light of day. So y'all are getting an ID leak right now. You guys are making late large-scale mods after Miami or expanding Miami as a team? No. Our plan is to release this, and then the Miami development team as a whole either expand or just go into a permanent, hiatus.
I don't think I'll probably work on anything mod related after this.
Yeah, I'm ready to take a big old
Since
fat
it's too
break after
much.
this. A lot of work.
I'll just go flow in the wind.
Yeah, you'll
Just
become dust in
retire,
the
perhaps.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna retire from modding. Huh? I want to play this mod and then.
We'll do a let's play before everyone leaves, but yeah, I think that.
No, I mean like the we're gonna of course spend some time fixing bugs and everything. Like after that, there will not be like active.
Oh yeah. No, that won't be.
That's the current tag that kind of agree. We're not just gonna disappear, but after that, it's gonna stuff broken. And...
I mean, if you disappear, they can make a Netflix documentary of you in 5 years.
Hmm.
There you go. That was a plan of attack. Follow Miami. Where are they now? Low. Who the hell knows? Yeah, it just cuts to your mom's like, I haven't heard of him ever since he released that damn game.
Is this going to be free? Yes, it will.
We cannot charge you.
Yep, we cannot, and thus we won't.
But you
Will
can
there be
always
true
subscribe to my
unique
Patreon.
weapons? Yes, there will be.
I so much want to talk about the one I made, the unique one, but I won't.
Wait, you made a unique weapon?
Development act.
Can I see it? Can you send that in the chat?
You can. Yeah, I mean it's a community. It's in the community, so you can check that out.
Oh,
An Arizona Ranger, all the way from Wasteland, asks in the environmental showcase there look to be some really
Oh.
overgrown areas.
that
Is
one.
that like an expansion of the Everglades or something? No, that is in fact what is known as the Green, which is an overgrown golf course.
And that's gonna be a cool area.
Oh yeah.
The aesthetic of the
Something
green
that
is just great.
The vibes are
Gotta love it.
perfect.
I'm doing an Italian handshake as I'm saying that, by the way.
God dang it.
You all
It's
know
just
what that's
like
about.
how was just said in Miami. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like it. If it will be sold, you will be sued by them anyway. Yep, that's why we're not selling it. I mean, we're not even playing
Yeah.
it. So.
How much time do you guys spend on this mod per week? Love your guys' work. I'd imagine it's different for everyone, but this week I spent about 20 hours or so far editing quest dialogue.
Gosh.
Do like 3 or 4.
Yeah, traditionally I used to spend like 10, 20 hours, but I'm hours a week.
life gets in the way.
How much voice acting will there be? Well, everything's going to get voice acted, so enough, I'd say. Will Cuban cigars be a rare item in the game? Yeah, Cuban cigars are in there, but not as individual cigars, I think. I'm not sure. Do we have an asset for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer
Yep,
is
and
There
I
should
think
be
we've
already one
revealed
in the L
vending
game.
machine.
Oh yeah, we've shown the Abominable vending machines. They
Yeah.
look
Okay,
really
to
good.
be completely precise, we did not switch team in 2000. It was more like a restructuration of the team, getting some places changed, some roles changed. It was not a switch of team, more like
Yeah.
a little change.
There is direct continuity. Some of us are OGs, like me.
But yeah, the team has changed drastically. Yeah, there are some remnants of the old.
So people come and go.
There's a couple of
Stay.
boomers still with us.
Couple of boomers. God dang it.
Hey, I was just playing Dusk earlier. Really good game.
Is that a boomer game?
It's a boomer shooter.
Like it. Yeah.
Oh, it's a boomer shooter. Okay, that's why I don't know it.
Is this mod for Fallout 4 a different game? This will be for Fallout 4.
Do you guys have any playable demos, a map we can mess around? There is an old version of the world space made by Mika999, the original founder. But there is nothing that the actual team is, that the current team is doing.
Developing, yep. And that is actually an entirely different world space than the one.
Yep. It will be completely different. I mean, yeah. that's it.
Are we going to do the voice acting ourselves, or are we getting friends and family to help, or will we hire others? We actually will use a combination of pre-casting from people who have sent in their portfolios or auditions already, and open casting on Casting Call Club, which is a voice acting platform. Whenever we start casting for voiceover, some of us will possibly do certain roles, but I don't think that's something that's that large of a component. We'll mostly be getting outside voice actors.
Can I get a
Zone is
line?
asking, can you shout me out, please?
No.
Shout out to you, man.
How much of it is
shout
finished?
shout out to Zone in the chat.
Enough. The amount of time it would take us to like compute out percentages, cross out numbers that aren't relevant to whether or not it'll release at a certain time isn't really important, because we could get a whole bunch of developers joining the project and things set up drastically, and that percentage would change, or a lot of people could go inactive and that number would be dragged out significantly longer. So enough is finished. All I can really tell you.
This is so oddly precise. Will there be a drug addicted old lady in Fall Miami? I don't know, Kay, you can maybe answer that.
A drug addicted old lady.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if the one lady, she's not that old, but I don't know if she's still addicted to drugs. I need to ask Ezra about this.
I think they were talking about what's the name of the old lady in Fallout 4 at the start?
Mama Murphy. That old fucking, yeah, it's Mama Murphy.
Yeah, Mama Murphy. Yeah, I think they were trying to ask that,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, but I'm not sure.
A character like Mama Murphy? No, not necessarily.
Have you guys seen the early concepts for Mama Murphy?
Oh, the
That was
chair
really cool,
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
chair. Yeah.
Why? And they even had it in game. They're just not using it.
Wait, it's in the game?
Yep. It's
The
in
chair is
file.
in the game?
Yep. Somebody restored it.
Really?
Old textures and old textures and shit. And then they're just not using it for some whack ass.
It would be pretty cool.
That
like-
would be so dope.
Because it looks so nice. And it kind of fits in a weird way.
Yeah, it's not like the lame ass, like, normal chair that the quest for her asks you to, like, find. It was an actual proper chair.
Basing off Metropolitan maps, are you freehanding it? Every building I have made is referenced off of an egg.
When does this take place? 2287 concurrently with Fallout 4.
and Fall 4 plus all the DLCs.
Why would people dislike this? Well, plenty of people are skeptical of mod projects of this scale because, well, for good reason, really, because very few of these actually ever reach release. But we're doing our best, and I'm pretty confident that we'll get there.
Just regarding vehicles inside of Miami, the problem is that working vehicles just does not work in the creation engine, just like the Fall Falls engine. So we're gonna have static cars, and we tried at one point to have an implementation of some working cars, but we decided it's not worth it. So
It also doesn't fit in the lore because supposedly all
and-
cars were wiped out because of the EMP
Yeah.
from the.
And even
from
the
the
fucking
car-
the
from the
fucking roads
bombs.
are not made for the cars. Like if you had actual like cities, what do you call that? City structures made for roads, it would be a nightmare to explore in Fallout.
In order to actually make cars, you have to make sure that all the collisions for every single object that's placed account for that. That's just extra work.
Not even that. Like with how cars work, is it's like linked to the player. Player rides over it, then the car moves up and down. And you can't really make that a fluke. The physics of it are just so whack. There's
It's like car
How
bobbing
very
up and
much
down.
consistent if cars were destroyed.
Just a
Very
low
rare
rider.
Are military equipment that were probably put in some kind of hangars. I don't know the whole lore, but they were also restored by the BOS and
They also were restored by the Brotherhood or the Enclave. So
Indeed.
they're not
And,
really. They were
we
not. They're
have-
not their vanilla selves before that.
Indeed. And we have a faction called the Nuclear Patriots who are from Detroit, and they were able to figure out how to get cars working to get from there to Miami.
How is this mod expected to interact with other quests / expansion mods such as America Rising? We do not intend to actually support that. I think we don't.
no, there's no direct intent to support other mods. That if it works, it works. But our function as a mod team is not to make all of your mod work. Our function is to make sure it works with all the vanilla parts of the game, and any mods we've done collaborations with.
Nope, they're not gonna be movable cars, they're gonna be static cars.
What do you think about the new Frontier? About Frontier adding cards? Apparently, they made large innovation. Waiting to reveal. Yeah, the Frontier's been doing fantastic work. Yeah, I'm eager to see what they do with it. What else to say outside of that? They've been putting forth effort.
One big issue I have with the whole movable cars idea for Fallout is that the world space just isn't set up for that. Locations are way too close to each other, and the maps are way too small to bother actually using cars to travel across them. If you look at a game like Mad Max, for example, there it's a huge open world space, and there's a lot of gameplay to the cars and stuff like this. Or even if you look at GTA, there's a lot of open space between mission areas. So if you were to take like the map of Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or something like this, and have cars, it would be a nightmare to travel because there's not big, long open stretches of road to go down, really.
Yep. Well, there'll be prerequisites mods. You will need F4SE, the file for script extender, and you also need all the DLCs and another mod which I can't recall. Shit, it's another small mod.
So Fallout 4 script extender, extended dialogue interface.
Oh yeah, XDI. There you go. And there was also another one. I just can't get the name of it.
Very updated on the lore of Miami, what factions are present. A whole collection of them. I could go through and answer that, but just check out the website and the link in the description below, and those will be outlined on there under the about page.
Will there be any other mutants like the Gator claws? There are a couple of creatures we've already revealed, so take a scroll through our development update series here on our YouTube channel, or check them out on the blog or in the community Discord server, which is linked below in the description in the stream.
See ya. Be the best. Good night.
See you later. Have a good one.
Nice. Apparently, if you export an OBJ from map, it exports the textures as a target file. Huh.
From
Will the
Waffle?
Patriots be hostile on sight or will they be neutral? It is a faction you can interact with and even join.
Yes.
Where will this mod be accessible? It will be accessible on the Nexus. This is the only platform we actually confirmed to release on as of now.
Will the factions have big interactions or like small quests? Three of the factions are very, very closely tied to the main quest. I'd say that the quest is about those factions and their conflicts. And then smaller factions will have their own quests that can impact the way that things are in the world. Do the Gator claws have unique qualities that the Death Claw does not? The Gator monsters in Miami are called Snapjaws to distinguish them from the Gator claws of Nuka World. They look different as well. And they do indeed have unique properties. It is a little bit different to fight them than it is to fight a Death Claw.
The main character is gonna be the fuck. Is it called the Soul Survivor? Yeah, the Soul Survivor from Fallout 4.
Will the Enclave be a big faction in this mod? The Enclave is a main joinable faction in Fallout.
No, again, we cannot. We do not plan to import it to Xbox because we simply can't. There are some limitations brought by the consoles that we cannot just go away from. So no Miami on Xbox. Maybe some individual releases. There are already some you can check out on the Bethesda.net, but not the actual mod itself.
Thank you, Arizona Ranger. I agree, the Mingo does look amazing.
Yep. The artist Ozus made a real good job at that one.
Oh yeah, she did great work on that.
Any unique melee weapons in mind so far? We're gonna have a spare, which you can check out on the Discord community server.
There are others as well, like a fire axe, golf club, etc. We've already shown several of these, and I think we still have a couple more to show.
Yep.
Which Fallout games would you say you're taking references from? I already saw the Mingos. Well, in terms of things like world building or just inspiration, and things like specific actual narrative references, every single game gets tapped, including tactics and including the canceled Tactics 2 prototype.
Okay, so it might suck that we can't use that we won't use Fallout 76 assets. It's basically because we can't just straight out port assets from Fallout 76. There is a user policy which allows us to do that.
And the assets are also not compatible with
Yep.
this version of the creation engine.
To make it short, Fallout 76 assets were mainly, I think, created with a newer version of the NIF file format, so we cannot put them in Fallout 4.
We can recreate them, but not
That we do.
rip them from the game.
Will joining any of the factions make you lose affinity with companions like Preston at Nuka World? Well, if you are rolling with Jimmy Hart, the Nuclear Patriots companion, and you decide to go do a quest for the Enclave or something like this, he'd obviously not be very happy about that.
Glory to Mingos, indeed. Glory to Mingo.
How is dialogue? Is it based on your perks and stuff like New Vegas or just random like Fallout 4? It's based on your perks. We don't use an RNG roll system to decide whether you pass or fail the skill check. It's a binary yes no, depending on your level of a particular perk or special. And the reasoning for this is because in a video game, it's much harder to make failure interesting like you can in a tabletop RPG. So having the random dice roll to decide whether you pass or fail is essentially a yes or no check on whether you even get the content. Well, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or something, even if you fail, your dungeon master could come up with some kind of interesting outcome for this. While in a video game setting, you either have to do double the work every time you want to check, or just make it a pass-fail binary like we are.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go sleep. I'll see you all beautiful people another day.
All right. Peace out, bud. Stay safe.
Yo, have a good one.
See ya.
Will Mingos be affected by Animal Friend? Yes, they will. They're an animal after all.
References to any kind will be mentioned.
Will your choices in Fallout 4, mainly the ending, affect some dialogue in the game, and will you be able to bring companions? Your playthrough of Fallout 4 itself will not really have an impact on Miami. It's a bit too far away for any changes that happen in the Commonwealth to impact the vacation Wasteland. And you will be able to bring your companions from the Commonwealth in Miami, but this will only happen after you complete the main quest.
What's something you can't wait to show off in Miami? The whole world space. A lot of work that we do behind the scenes that don't really get off to anybody. Excited to eventually show off all the fantastic work that everyone's doing, that atypical.
And there's a lot of awesome work that's been done.
New companions, yep. I don't know if we've discussed who those.
Yep, we've shown concept art for them on the community Discord and YouTube videos. And that concept art comes with a very brief general description of who they are. How large is the map compared to 4? It's a slightly larger map than Far Harbor. Are you planning on making an aquatic mutant for the swamps? I don't mean amphibians, I mainly mean fish or shark-like. For the swamps, no, but we did a long time ago reveal concept art for a new creature called a Tide Stalker, which is a pretty scary shark monster type thing. Do you get an Enclave Companion? Yes, you do.
Struggling with this front entrance.
You know, I liked a previous one that you had quite a bit.
You like the previous entrance I had?
I like that entrance, the really big blocky overhang, especially when you got it looking like oxidized copper. I thought that looked quite nice.
Yeah, I was playing around with that a little bit. I don't like the new one a little bit more, but it feels. I'll play around with it some more. I think some planters will fix it.
When in doubt, add foliage.
What software are you currently working in? This would be the creation kit for Fallout 4.
Yep.
Available with your purchase of Fallout 4 on PC.
Available now. Oh, yeah.
Available now for the low price of whatever the hell Fallout 4 costs.
Will be player homes and safe houses? There will be player homes. I don't know about the specifics of safe houses, but sure.
It's safe. It's a safe.
Under Uber Spy says ferns. Yes, there will be ferns in Fallout Miami, but not at the level of the Half-Life 2 cinematic mod. Hell no.
Place Fern's down right now.
That's what you were worrying about. Rest assured.
Ferns. Pretty valid concern, to be honest with you.
Cypress?
Orchids?
More like Cyp, yes.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either way. It's pretty late. It's almost midnight over here. That's my excuse.
I'm getting tired too. It's
only
just
5
music that's
PM
putting me to
for your
sleep,
full-
though.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's almost 6. Yeah. Only for 2 hours.
Any new aid items? Yes, indeed. We actually recently revealed anti-venom, which you're gonna need in Miami.
It has a beautiful asset that somebody made. I don't know who, but it looks.
Oh, zip it, Alejandro.
What is the main objective of the story, if you're at liberty to say? Well, that would depend on which faction you side with.
Darker element down? Yeah, I think that's... I finally figured out what I want. Goes to show how much time and effort is put into places that the player will look at for, like...
Will gulpers swamp? Will gulpers spawn in the swamp? Maybe. But there is other content related to gulpers that we will be showing off possibly in the next development update. So make sure you subscribe to the Fallout Miami YouTube channel. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel,
it.
and
Destroy it.
annihilate. Leave nothing left of the bell icon.
Somebody mentioned Florida Man, so the release date just got pushed.
Yep.
Thank whoever did it in the chat.
Yep.
Don't actually do that because that's sort of a dick move, but you get what I'm saying. I really like all the shapes going on in this building.
You do like all the shapes?
Yeah, I'm a shapes man.
I'm worried it was a little bit too busy, but I think I figured it out.
No, I mean like the round and the flat parts of it, like shapes in general, not the.
Luke Carlson asks, will the player
what?
be Florida Man? Well, that's up to you as the player to decide.
And that's another week. If you guys want to play this, you got to stop saying that. Just saying.
Oh, wall gets shifted at some point.
Oh.
And I duplicated it too. Oh, this will take me a second. Get for trying to do the skyscraper. You best believe it, introverted. Now, if I put a Walmart in this, I would not. I would get so much backlash from that. This isn't Fallout friendly. My lore you're tampering with. It's like.
Don't we
Super
already
Duper
have
Mart
the
instead of a
Super
Walmart.
Duper Mart?
Yeah.
We already have a Super Duper.
Just make it blue.
Pretty good looking.
That's pretty much Walmart.
All these pieces like rotated weird or something. What did I do?
You
Oh.
messed that up, boy.
Definitely did. I don't know what that. Fix it. Okay.
I don't know if any of you guys are gonna get what I'm gonna say, but working on game models with bad UVs really. That's all I have to say. So
How much of the interior of these buildings can we explore?
Enough. There'll be a lot of the like primary locations that you'll have to go to for quests, and then there'll be all those handy dandy interiors that you just manage to stumble across every once in a while. And then there'll be those interiors that you can see without even having to go to a door. There'll be enough.
So many interiors.
But for like bigger hotels and things like that, there's almost no sense of us going through and designing every. Because if we want to have this released at some point in the near future, I don't think I or anyone else on the team has the time to go. But
It's those of hundreds of rows. Making each one of them unique, and
yeah, no.
it's just too much. Adding like notes and lore to each one of them too, because it's a Fallout game, and you have to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, what do you think Fallout 76 has like a bunch of cabins around the White Springs, and you still can access them? Because they don't want to write any of that shit.
I know I wouldn't want to write all that.
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
like
it
30
definitely
or
is.
40 cabins, and you just can't go in. Too much. I mean, it also gives people like the freedom to think, to like come up with stories and stuff for it too, so that also, I guess, is an incentive. It's like, what's going on in those rooms?
Are we in need of people to recreate stuff from Fallout 76 to Fallout 4, like the White Springs Golf Course assets or Atom Shop Camp stuff?
We've already paired up with a product that's doing that. However, depending on what that recreation entails, if you're recreating the asset from scratch, yes, that would... Feel free to send in an application.
It also depends on how you're making it too.
Yeah.
Because if you're just making it to make it, and I mean, it has to fit the game and be optimized for it.
Yeah, we're not
So
just going to take random things, start throwing them in.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, I made this thing, put it in. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Falcor asks, any perfectly preserved pie machines? I can confirm that in Fallout Miami you will be able to get your hands on a slice of perfectly preserved key lime pie.
But will you though?
Just said it was.
Yeah. I mean, no. Will you actually get the item?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It can be there, tempting you, but will you actually get it? That is the real question.
Okay, sweet. I'm much more satisfied with how this built.
Dr. Samuel Hayden asks, are there going to be flamingos? Well, we were talking about the Mingo earlier, so if you would like, you can take a look through our YouTube channel and watch our recent development update videos, or visit our blog or community Discord server, and you can get that question answered.
In other words, just do your research.
Was our god, maybe.
What are you doing? Why do you just take that out?
What? Oh, I'm putting this thing up.
Couldn't you just switch those pieces for the other ones?
You have to cycle through them a little bit. I probably could have just done that, to be brutally honest with you.
Maybe just doing double the work.
Yeah, it's.
Will there be any non-human companion? Pet flamingo. The fuck?
Far along with the map do you estimate you are? Enough. I've been trying. Well, no. I haven't been doing everything. Our level design team's been working tirelessly to get it done.
We are not planning to have an animal companion in Fallout Miami, although depending on which certain individuals within the Enclave you listen to, two of our companions fit the bill.
It's a lie. I think I've only gotten one perfectly preserved pie. And it was because somebody else got it and they actually never took it from the vending.
Will they do anything special or just run at you? Sorry if this sounds not super up to date. They're actually going to be based off of the chicken animations. Fun fact for you. Either chicken or dog, I can't remember. It will be recognizable as a flamingo, though. It will not look like some sort of sports dog. That's right. mod will be free. Yes.
Is there any specific model, texture, enemy from Fallout 76 that you'd really like to use in your mod? I personally do enjoy the fact I do enjoy the fact that the Enclave combat armor is a thing in Fallout 76, and would really like to have something like that in Miami.
You mean the urban armor?
Yeah, don't they call it scout armor or something
Yeah,
like this?
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Like it looks really organic compared to everything. Like almost every armor that you see that feels like rugged. So it looks really stealthy. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
like the
And
stats are not that great, but it looks good, which is kind of what matters.
and it lets you be an Enclave soldier without power armor, so a little bit
There you
more
go.
variety, right?
Yeah.
Have you added any unique weapons or are planning to? Yes, is the answer to that question. Or to both of those questions.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Alejandro Bellet. Balado.
Adi. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to join the rest of my European brothers and go to bed.
All right, we'll talk to you later, man. Stay safe.
Yep. You too. Have fun working on Miami.
Change up this, but I'm getting.
I want to update the list of people.
Oh yeah, who's left?
Everyone but me and Stephen.
Oh, you and Steven are the only ones left?
Yeah, but he's not really talking.
Yeah, I think he's better working away on something else.
Oh, we got our boy Sergey as well, who just
What
joined
did Sergey
us.
just join?
Yes.
Why would anyone go to bed?
Oh,
Even if
Crescent
they're
just joined as well, it
hungry,
looks like.
and it's
Loaf.
late at night.
What's
What's
up, bud?
called? Like, you know, like all the old-fashioned looking computer stuff.
Yep,
What's that called?
terminals.
Uh,
Sticking around for a little bit, or are you just coming in now?
Might not enough to.
oh no, dude, I don't mean the terminals. I mean, like, you know, like the big, like, room-sized computer stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was called terminals. It might not be. It might be like a
Oh, it's console.
A console.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, you got to build all the consoles yourself? There must be some pre-made ones.
No, there's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
some kit. Or not kit batch, definitely some.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Run outside.
What's going on?
It sounds like somebody's on the highway.
Oh, G Trosky here with us. The hell?
I don't know what he's saying.
Asking how many viewers we got.
Oh, we have. I think we have 195 right now.
What?
I think he asked if anyone wants to see him do a burnout.
Yeah, I heard him. I just can't process it. Are you okay, man?
Good, anything.
Yeah.
Wait, is somebody in here streaming something?
No, it's Gabe. Join and say.
No, I know.
Crimes, guys.
Want to do crime?
Oh, could be both. Stephen, could be both.
I'm so confused. right now about what he's trying to get.
I don't know either.
I'm out, and it's dark out. I'm gonna go commit crimes.
Oh. Okay.
All right, let's go get in here. There we go. Let's
Okay.
gotta get the stuff. Get the stuff. Throw it. There we go.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm doing crimes, guys.
He's throwing out mail ballots.
Oh no! Don't do that. We don't need the shit to get delayed.
Man just wants
Oh,
to do
yeah.
crimes.
I love crime. Just close that up.
I don't know.
See,
there we go.
Our
He has a great
writing lead just joined the chat and sounds like he's inside of like a dungeon
dumpster.
slamming metal doors.
All right, time to go. Did so many
To be
crimes.
fair,
He might
him
be
doing
a
this is
dungeon.
great that he's a writing lead, but at the same time, it's really concerning.
Time to go do more crimes in a different part of the state.
Okay.
Gabe,
Good
you're about to
luck.
get kicked.
Going on the interstate, boys. Woohoo!
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, he's disappearing. I just disconnected his ass.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Was your writer drunk?
I possibly.
To be fair, that's the natural state of a writer. Drunk.
Building right now. I'm working on the back side of a hotel. Working on like a pool area.
The bad side.
I might leave for a bit. I gotta make lunch real quick. Dinner.
I say lunch is 5, man.
It's 6 for
You
me.
just want to
but
leave
yeah.
because I showed up, you jerk.
I mean, yeah, there's that, but I
Logan
didn't
shows
say.
up and you just want to get rid of him.
He just wrote crimes on the chat.
Will there be any settlement building, or will you add that? Yep, there is anticipated going to be settlement building. I think we have 2 confirmed settlement locations. Every time I say that, though, that number gets correct.
Wait, so you are streaming then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Currently 185 viewers.
Ooh.
Who's that random guy? The random guy is, that was our writing lead that stopped in momentarily. I don't know what was going on.
He's not committing crimes right now.
He's a free soul.
Talking about committing crimes or something?
We don't know that for sure, but if we never hear from him again,
then we'll know, yeah.
Then we'll know for sure. There's that.
Wondering, does the aquarium give you more... Oh, sorry. Quarantine give you more time to work for Miami? I've actually had less time since quarantine started. Because school started back up and such. But, I mean, for some people, yeah. Other people, no. Sometimes a lot of people actually end up working from home. I'm doing work stuff than having time to do free time things. Especially when you're at home on a computer all day. Do you really want to spend your free time on a computer more? I mean...
If your name is Star Cornet, yes.
Yeah, well...
I mean, I've been working from home since the start of quarantine, so it just blends for me. Like
it's
my
all just...
computer is in front of my bed. Like there's only so much. So far I can get away, I guess.
Yeah. I've been trying my best to break things up though, because I can't do it.
I started baking.
Yeah, like other hobbies and such has been a definitive for me.
Dude, making bread, dude. It's fucking up.
Sounds like a perfect candidate for the voice of Miami person. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Hey, Gabe lost his mind.
Baking too, man.
Wait, what?
Pretty awesome.
I already know where you were going with that. Just stop. Started baking too, man.
Yeah, man. It's pretty good shit.
I got it now. Yeah, stop. Get some help.
Yeah, man. I'm just living my best life the way I want.
Yeah.
That's like you do
There gonna be new
yoga
perks and
and
animations
CrossFit.
for reloading. Animations for reloading, yes. Any new weapon that is being produced for Fallout Miami. In regards to perks, yes. I think we've already talked about them pretty decent. I'm a little fried right now. Like I'm super out of it.
Because
The real question is,
because you've been
is
baking.
there a Florida man?
That is actually the best question.
It's the only question we should ask.
only question we should answer at least.
Yeah. We will take no further questions other than Florida Man references or Scarface references or Hotline Miami references or what's the other one?
I think that's it. Or I think that's it.
Oh, there's another one. There was 4.
How to derail a stream 101.
Oh, this is actually going really smooth.
I think that guy's an imposter reference to Among Us. Oh, that's thrilled. Fallout 4 engine to modify suddenly out. Blue asked you guys. Okay. Bethesda suddenly asked you out of the blue. Is this future expansion to 76 because they lazy? I doubt that would happen. Especially surprises music. Not put me.
There we go. Vice City. That was the other one.
I mean, I could play some music though.
No, don't you? I already know what you're thinking. Don't you do it. Please don't play that in here though, because it's copyrighted music and we're not supposed to.
Don't worry.
We don't want the whole channel to get shut down. Oh, that would really suck.
No, we've already gotten a couple of copyright strikes for videos we had, so don't want to get.
Have you ever gotten like a copyright strike just on music that the team makes?
No.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Sarah,
Sarah,
shut that conversation down real quick, like nope. Wish they were adding ghoul surfers. There actually is beach time ghouls, so kinda.
But are there ghoul strippers though?
Yes, that's the appropriate response.
Yes or no?
Hard pass on that.
Who is from Miami? We actually have a dev moving there in less than.
And that is completely related to him working on this.
Have we licensed
He's
any
being
songs
sent there against his will.
mod, or are they all original? Combination of songs already from Fallout 4, and then a combination of songs that made by people outside of the mod that they've given us permission to use. Yes. Question you. Yeah, so much more chill than the one on. But yeah, how many people are inside of the Twitch chat?
Actually, yeah, it's like 90% is on YouTube, at least, or 95% of the people watching. It's like 1 or 2 on Twitch.
9 people. That's our strongest Twitch presence we've ever had, so that's pretty cool.
9 people.
Yeah, Twitch. Well, for the longest time, I was never looking at the Twitch chat because I didn't have it set up properly. Now I do. Build off any Twitch populace we had. Cascadia has a really strong Twitch presence. Ours is just.
I think it just depends on what type of work you're doing that draws the Twitch crowd.
Record for Twitch, yeah, new record for Twitch.
9 viewers. I mean, this also just shows you the strength of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a corporation. I don't know where I'm going.
I've been doing pretty good at seeing all the questions. Yeah, because I have the restream thing set up now, so I can actually see all of chats at the same time. Most people get YouTube benefit. Yeah, that's another thing. I am a Russian hacker, came to hack your credit cards. Okay.
Well, that sucks.
I don't talk to Russian hackers, only Nigerian princes. How dare you?
track currently playing will be heard in Sunshine Cove.
I wish I could hear it, but nice.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, Matt Bertram uploaded that unlisted video of like an hour and a half of just Miami track season.
Oh, nice.
I'll send that to you after this.
Need some new ambient music as I'm working. I'm getting tired of the same shit every day.
Man, I love the all the variety of buttons and stuff you can customize the consoles with.
Oh, it's crazy. Well, remember when Todd said that every console has been painfully consoles?
Yeah, like when they revealed Fallout 4 or whatever.
They weren't really joking about palette of. We need a few exceptions. Okay, will there be commies in Miami? Oh god, I don't want to answer that.
Oh, will there? Well,
Will there be?
will there be?
Oh, I don't know. They don't tell me much.
Project Lead? Dude, I don't know.
Project Lead doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't really know.
That's a good sign.
Don't tell me much. Guy that knows creation kit.
Just the janitor. Yeah.
Those are commies, huh? Well, it would be cool to have foreigners like saying, yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Not opposed to that. What our current characters being from foreign countries, but I'm not.
I mean, there's not many foreigners in Fallout in general.
Yeah.
But when there is, they always play an important role.
Sure. I mean, there's the two Russian brothers. They're meant to be Russian, even though they've been there for 200 years.
Yeah, that's what that always makes me kind of laugh.
Yeah, they haven't looked
like that one.
That's how big the accent is. Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense if there was like a colony, kind of like, you know, how you get like little spots where there's like a lot of German people living in like a town or whatever, or like Chinatown and stuff. Then it would make kind of sense.
I think the world superpowers are mega fucked. Loaf, what'd you say your best achievement is in Fallout Miami?
Importing everything. That is your greatest achievement.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, to not sound too sentimental, it's just meeting all the people I've been able to. I mean, like, there's been a lot of small stepping stones along the way, but there hasn't been anything that I've been, like, absolutely blown away. You know, I think the biggest achievement was this thing. I've been enjoying the process.
Oh my god! I just figured out how to fix the models, and sorry, this had a.
Howdy there, bud. Okay. Howdy, Pasta Man. Fantastic use.
Pasta Man.
So will you be able to travel to Miami and the Commonwealth, and will there be a level requirement for story advancement? There'll be, I think those are like level advisements, similar to like the Nuka World and other big DLC mods. Or actually, I don't think you can start the quest until you reach.
Well, now we did.
Well, no, I haven't revealed the level.
Oh, okay. Will there be a detonation site? No, because the Miami wasn't hit directly by any bombs, if I'm not mistaken, or that has changed.
Nope. Miami's not hit directly by any bombs, but it was irradiated to all hell when a giant tidal wave came through and screwed stuff up.
So there you go.
Cannibalism.
If you want it to be, you just gotta ask pretty please.
I don't remember if cannibalism was in the base game.
Miami cannibalism perk.
Miami will be free. Not do this because of money.
I don't think you could.
No, we could even if we wanted to. Plus, I think we would have finished a lot sooner if people were paid to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Think?
Oh, yes, significantly.
What makes you say that?
What?
The fact that if you get paid, you're motivated to do stuff?
Well, no, then you can afford to actually sit around and develop the mod full
Oh, yeah.
time.
That's
Most
it.
people have jobs, right?
Yeah.
Had jobs.
How far is the progress of the writing front going? Our creative director was in here earlier, and he would have been able to answer that better. But they're progressing along fine, knocking stuff out left and right, kicking ass, and taking names. Will there be shipwrecks?
I think the safe answer to that is yes.
Yes.
It's going.
Say scone.
It's going. But scone sounds pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
Does this should consider Fallout Cascadia and Fallout Miami? I think if we ever finish, that'll be the big when we finish. Maybe. That'd be a true reward though if it was considered.
I mean, that would also be a first. I don't think they've done it for any mod either.
I think there's been game companies in the past that have done that though.
Yeah. I mean, maybe now that they're under Xbox, maybe they changed their ways on some things. Who knows?
Well, I mean, if it was received like super positively, yeah.
If it's executed
I think after
properly
76, anything that comes out, you know. Sorry, go ahead.
Will there be sexy men as yourselves?
Huh? It's almost like you haven't.
Sergey, why are you commenting in the chat?
Oh wait, he's. That's.
I'm joking. That's not Sergey. It's just not me.
Oh. Who's in the Miami YouTube chat? YouTube now.
The vibe says, "Can we show our love for communism by blowing Rush to hell? Get the fuck out of here." Yeah, guy, continue.
He can say that because he's Russian. There you go.
No, he cannot say that. It's.
Oh no, you. What you said.
Yeah, you can say that because you are Russian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit. I got a cousin who's a writer, and surprisingly, he's kind of interested in applying to do some writing for the project. Yeah, have him submit in an application. Biggest regulations is in a portfolio, and 15 years or older.
Yep. And when people say writers, I hope you mean an actual a writer, somebody who.
Because as fantastic as it is, we are not looking.
We have enough of this already. I think
Enough
each
of
and one of
those.
us is one of them. I have an idea for you. What if we have a talking palm tree? Hear me out. And it's also a companion.
But unfortunately, you have to go to it for everything because it can't move.
Yes.
It'll
It
just give you,
provides.
like,
It gives you coconuts every other day. You're just like, hey, I got something for you.
And then just like general advice.
And it only speaks in Giddish. What do you say, love?
I kind of missed 90% of that conversation. So.
Awesome. You heard it here, folks. We're gonna have a talking palm tree.
I mean, there was already essentially a talking tree in Fallout 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can just make him Harold. There you go. He moved to Miami. Oh, wait, but he died. Never mind.
What?
That
was a big old spoiler.
Fallout 3 that came out 14 years ago.
Yeah, dude, that's not cool.
I mean, it's not really canon if he died or not. Just say.
Cool area is nice. Both approves. Not entirely
Yes, a
sold
cool
on the
area without
transition
water.
here.
It's can you add palm trees in that gap? Or
Oh yeah, no, I'm
some
gonna
foliage?
that comes later.
Yeah, I mean, like as far as like that transition, because it's kind of weird to go from like a pool. Like, is it like what's the real building?
This is a radio station, right?
Oh, and it has a pool. Oh, you know what would have been
No,
cool?
the hotel.
Pool.
This is a hotel.
Oh, okay. And there's a radio station right next to it.
Yes.
The hell?
Questioning.
Okay. Yeah, of course you gotta kill
I'm gonna
Harold.
stream for another 10 minutes, folks, and then we're gonna call it a day because I'm tired.
It's 5 p.m. Jesus Christ, you old man.
I need some coffee or something. Other things I need to do.
It's like you have a life.
Just say that you're working on the mod, and then that'll be fine.
Yeah, people will understand, you know. Like,
He's
the
we're
mod.
stopping him from
Or-
working on the mod.
We get
Yeah,
map
that's what's
sneak
up.
peeks. Yeah, no, I mean, if y'all, I mean, we used to have all of our old streams posted. I think we pull them down. Theoretically, you could trace all the streams, kind of figure out the entire map.
What do you think? I guess copyright and stuff.
Thank you for sharing, my friend. I hope you have a good sleep. Oh, I'm not going to bed. No, I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. I just need to do something else. Love
To be
modding.
fair,
But, yeah.
nap sounds pretty good right now.
Considering we made pretty decent headway on the hotels and stuff.
Looks pretty good.
Actually, I'm going to clean up another hotel rather than
Have loved the hotel cleaner.
this thing. This pink gumball. Don't drink coffee. Oh, well, coffee's fantastic.
You know what you should do? Just drink some pre-workout.
Jesus, Murphy.
that'll wake you up.
You must submit to the bean juice.
Yeah.
The bean juice.
Yes, the bean
That sounds
juice.
wrong. I'm sorry.
What do you think coffee is? It's bean juice.
More streams,
but
the better.
that sounds wrong, dude.
Vehicles in the game, there'll be vehicles, but they're non-drivable vehicles. Yeah, only static vehicles. Yeah, I'll try and start streaming a little bit more. It's just been super busy recently with school and everything. There's a couple of people on the team I'm going to try and get to start streaming as well. Expecting that hopefully in the future.
But it didn't go that well.
Yeah, wasn't the connection really dodgy when you did it?
Yeah, I mean, I was living with my parents back then. Now I just have, my internet's just me. So, could be better now, but who knows.
Investors? Oh, wait. Back to some. Gotta say it. I created an account solely to watch Miami streams. My old name was Four Thumbs, but Loaf is nice. I appreciate it. No, I used to stream a lot more, but I have not at the time recently. I'm gonna try to get back. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm happy you're getting New Vegas vibes from this. And there's a whole bunch of hotels, so definitely get New Vegas.
Some people say that Miami is the Vegas of Florida.
No one says that.
You don't know. You don't know people.
You don't know me like that. You don't know people.
No one says that, but okay.
You know, like when people get really defensive about something they said, you know it's not true. As soon as you try and justify
That's correct. Oh, I need to figure out how to make Grilled Mormons a chat moderator because
he already is.
They are?
Yeah. Or they, yes.
Oh, someone must have done it without my knowledge. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. It was done like an hour ago or something. Oh, Florida is the biggest.
Downtown Miami,
there you go.
in game. Oh, yes, it is, and I have been tasked with working on it. So yes, I can verify downtown Miami. I think I've actually.
It looks like
streamed it in
garbage right now.
past. Yeah, it does look like garbage.
Oh, there we go. I was joking, but yeah, thanks for clarifying. there an estimated release date? No.
Nope. It'll be done when it's done.
Yep.
Like, and we're not just trying to keep that from y'all or saying that this thing's never gonna get finished. It's just like we work on this in our free time, and at the end of the day, if we're spending time calculating out numerics and trying to produce expectations that we may or may not be able to meet, because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in a couple of years or a month. I can hit the fan any time of the week. So that's the reality of it. Unfortunately, we can't just give out timelines like that because it's not.
Right now, we're scheduled for October 23rd, 2077 at 9:43 a.m. roughly, give or take. No time at all.
Well, downtown Miami Beach is, yes. I mean, that's another reason this map's taken as long as it has, is the amount of urban density. Like, the other Fallout games that have been very landscape based, it's just an effort to make buildings on buildings.
Especially then when those buildings have interiors to be done. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
maybe an exterior building is like broken in half, and then all the interior stuff is now like on the street, or you can like walk up through the inside of a building.
It's just.
I love it when that happens.
Will there be able to explore all buildings in game? Unfortunately, not all of them, but you won't feel like every building you come across is not explorable. Let's go.
A good safe answer.
Bro, they don't make money off this, so it's understandable. Yeah, no, I do this like, this is my video game at the end of the day. This is something I do. That. Oh, I'm glad to hear it gives you positive vibes like that. All right, y'all, get your questions in. We're streaming for another 4 minutes. Hey, our pleasure to answer questions. That's why we're here. Care about y'all's thoughts of this thing just as much as we like working on it.
Are you guys actually working for Bethesda? Nope.
Nope. A whole bunch of people behind computers on this stuff like we're playing video games.
Imagine somebody who works behind a computer, and that's how we look like.
Yes.
Each of us in our respective home.
I mean, the world building aspect of it is almost like playing a video game in its own sense.
Yeah, that's what I like about it is, I have not played a video game wholeheartedly probably about a
Damn.
But, I've been doing this stuff for almost like my video.
Well, it's like the Far Cry series, how they have like a map editor.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's kind of like that in a way.
Will
I
you
mean,
be
then
able to-
of course there's like the more. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm reading off questions. Can you tell us anything about tribes and clans you'll be able to meet throughout Miami? All of the factions have been posted on our website, or at least the ones we revealed. All right, question, will we be able to save the game? If yes, how? The same way you'd save any other way. Did you make all the buildings, or are they taken from Fallout 4? Every single building has been handmade by a level to Fallout Miami. How close are you guys to finish with voice acting in the world build? We're working as fast as we can. Don't worry about the percentages. Will you do a public work in progress so I can test it and help with bugs and fixes? 90% of the time, if you do a public QA, people actually don't do any proper QA. They just look around the world space, close out of the game, and say it either looks like shit or it looks good.
Yep.
How much of the map is
People
done?
really don't know what QA actually is or how it should be done.
All QA will be done internally. Will there be any sharks involved in the game? There will be elements of sharks involved in the game, but no direct references to sharks.
If you want to know more, see our update video.
How many sexy men are there? Enough.
Enough.
No NCR. NCR is not present. Are caravans like the Blue Tide, and are there going to be caravans? Yes, there will be caravans in Miami Beach. Trading networks are actually a big part of what defines post-apocalyptic world of Fallout. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good luck. Appreciate it. Love that detection to help them find bugs. Not saying it isn't shit. Yeah, QA testing is always a thing, but if you really want to help with the mod, apply and help us finish it. Biggest thing we need right now. Are using the design. What are you using to design the map here? Using Bethesda's creation kit, which is in the upper left-hand corner. Comes with every legal version of Fallout 4 that you purchase. Has the cartridge ever crashed on you midstream? Yes, it has, and thank God it loads fairly quickly, so I've been able to open it back up again. Love the work. Have a good weekend. You as well. We'll see y'all next time. One more minute.
Get your questions now.
Yep, get your final questions in. I'll answer a couple more questions if they come streaming in here in a second. What made you choose Miami over any other state or place in the U.S.? It was the brainchild of Mika999, and we've kind of just played with the aesthetic ever since then. Project existed. I saw the trailer for it. I thought it was interesting, so I decided to rock and roll. Will it release in 2020? No, it will not be released in 2020. Will you charge $100 a year for features like this Fallout First? Nope, this will be an entirely free mod. Will Fallout Miami be available on PC and console, or just PC? It'll just be available on PC. You guys and girls are doing amazing work, and the mod makes me very excited for the future. Thank you, Snowy Island 1054. Is weapons a big part of the mod? Yes, there are a whole bunch of custom weapons, and we've revealed a couple of them. How many more weapons do you think will be in the final game? There's a series of ones we haven't revealed just yet. We've already revealed a majority of the ones we plan on. Annie, thanks for dedication. Really appreciate it. Are there any good-looking women? Yes, don't worry about that. It's just a video game, though, so that's not our intent. Hotline Miami, of course, says to be a reason for taking place in Miami. Do you like tea? Yes, tea is good. With the world as it is today, it is 5:31 p.m., everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the stream. Sure to check the links in the description below.
Reading all that.
Oh, yeah. No, I got to remember to breathe. Be sure to look at all the links in the description below. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitch, and all of our social media streams so you'll see more streams like this in the future. If you're interested in helping out with the Fallout Miami mod, feel free to follow up on our website and apply at falloutmiami.com. And feel free to tap into our Discord where we post a little bit more regular updates on our YouTube channel. Aside from that, thank you everybody for coming out to the stream today, and I see y'all in the Wasteland.